Nitro is everywhere in the crew Motorfest, from the Grand Race to the playlist to the open world. If you want to get better at something, that'll get you better at everything. That'll be Nitro. What's going on, fellas? My name is Sidwaj, and I'm here to help on my episode of Motorfest Mastery. Subscribe, by the way. Nitro is built into every car in the game, but it's not the same on every car. Yes, some specs have a 3-burst system of Nitro, but it goes deeper than that. It goes to a per car level. Each and every car in this game has a different Nitro power. Now, we don't get to know this stat, but that's where the pros come in, because they've tested these things, and they've tested them deeply. See, some cars can have bad handling, bad speed, but are saved by just how powerful their Nitro is. And you can increase that NOS through affixes, things like Nitro power and refill speed, and many more, but those two are the most important to make sure you have on all of your parts on your car. But that's just the setup of the Nitro. Let's get to using it. The biggest thing that changed how I use Nitro, and I thought this was a myth to begin with, but no, it's true, is that Nitro is more powerful at the top of the tank. This changes the gameplay a lot and brings us to Nitro management. For the most part, you want to keep your Nitro above halfway full. You see that little lightning inside the square on the Nitro? It's a good indicator for halfway, so keep it above that. Keep it in the blue. You might think a straight is long enough to burn all of your Nitro, but it's not worth it if then after the turn at the end of that straight, you're running your bottom of the tank least powerful NOS. If you want to use Nitro, it's got to be top of the tank Nitro. So then, the management of it. How do you control when you use your Nitro and when you very much don't want to use your Nitro? See, Nitro is less of a push forward on your car, and more so, it actually just boosts the acceleration that's already within your car. And there's a few ways we can use that knowledge. The one place where you should never, ever, ever, never use your Nitro is in the turn. Not just to keep your Nitro above halfway, but also because it's wildly inefficient. You should only be using your Nitro to boost your acceleration out of the turns and on straights. Within the turns is a no-go for Nitro. It should be where you use to recharge your NOS. In fact, the only time it would be worth it to use your full tank of Nitro is if you're on a big long straight with the room to do it, followed by 7 turns. Because those turns where you're not nitroing is where you're gonna use to regain that Nitro that you burnt. And now you know the pillars of learning Nitro. Always keep your Nitro at the top half of the tank. Do not Nitro on turns. Use them to charge your NOS so you're always coming out of turns with a full tank, or as close as you can get to a full tank. And then use your Nitro to boost your acceleration out of those turns and on the straights. Well, I've been Sidwaj, and thank you for tuning in to my episode of Motorfest Mastery. In a bit.